I've been getting a lot of questions about my diet and how I stay so consistent, so I'm gonna break it down from the very beginning. First and foremost, diet and discipline all starts with knowledge. You gotta know what you're eating and the effects that it's having on you. So I'm gonna take y'all to the kitchen and we're gonna break down the different effects of all the food groups and what you should and shouldn't eat. So off rip, you got three food groups: the carbohydrates, your lipids or your fats, and you got protein. These three groups are not random. These consist of the three macromolecules that all organic is made of, including humans and everything we eat. That being said, no organic life form that we eat can exist without all three of these, because these have carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. These have carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and this has carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. I want to make this distinction clear because there's a lot of propaganda saying that the vegetables and fruits we eat don't have protein, or they don't have fat, or they don't have, the meat doesn't have carbohydrates. Like, these things have truth to them, but they're not the indefinite truth, especially regarding the carbohydrate section. Matter of fact, I'm vegan, so this is all I eat. These two right here is all that I eat. So I gotta make arrangements. You feel me? I gotta make arrangements, and that's what I do. That's how this diet should work. You gotta make arrangements to what fits for you. To truly build a good diet for yourself, you have to understand ratios and proportions. There's a reason why this section is bigger than these sections. These sections have like 2 to 3 items in them. This section has like 20 items. Carbohydrates are one of the most important macromolecules because they're the main way that we create energy. So if your diet is not predominantly carbohydrates, off rip, I'm questioning everything you know and everything you're doing, because it doesn't really make sense. Unless you have some type of disorder, in that case, you need to be on a special diet. Now let's bring it back to the fats, right? There's a reason why I put the fats in the middle. It's because in our bodies, fats try and do carbohydrate shit, but they also try and do protein shit, but they also do their own thing. When it comes to surviving today, you need carbohydrates, you need the energy, but when it comes to surviving long term, you need fat. You need long-term energy reserves, and that's what fat is. Not only that, fats are made of lipids. It's called a lipid fatty acid. That being said, everything in our body that's made out of lipids, we need to eat lipids to sustain. On a cellular level, this looks like your cell membranes. If you do not eat fats, your cell membranes will deteriorate and your cells will deadass explode. Everything that's not supposed to get in the cell will get in, and everything that's not supposed to get out will get out. This is because lipids are hydrophobic. The way anything gets in or out of our cell is through water. They don't mix with water. If I mix this avocado oil with some water, you'll see the avocado oil go to the top and the water will steep to the bottom. Fats repel water. That being said, they can also keep in the water as well. They keep your body moisturized. If you're not eating enough fats, you're not producing the proper oils to sustain your body. Not only that, I should have said this one first. Hormone in your body is made out of lipids. It's made out of fat. So if you're not eating fat, if you're on a low-fat diet, off rip, your hormones are irregulated, and I know you're suffering. In another video, I'm gonna talk about how fats are not why you're fat. But that's a whole nother conversation. You need fats to survive, so stop demonizing fat. Now, when it comes to protein, this is the utmost misunderstood macronutrient by far. This is because protein is very important. Protein is like the jack of all trades in the body. On a macro level, our skin, our muscles, all of this is made out of protein. So you need protein to have structure, to have a physical being. The rest of this stuff sustains it. The protein is the actual being. I say protein is an actual being within the body because everything intelligent, any intelligent process in your body is being done by proteins. Proteins create hormones. They also defend your body against invaders. They transport other molecules and macromolecules to where they need to go. Proteins also act as enzymes. Enzymes are like, imagine enzymes like the little people in your body making shit happen. No chemical reaction in your body can happen without an enzyme.